Hey everybody, it's Femtrooper, and today I'm going to be showing you my 3DS collection. The 3DS was a great console. I absolutely loved it. It had tons of great JRPGs on it, great platformers, great everything. It's just a really solid console, and it came out at a time when I first started the channel, so I will say, as a disclaimer, there are many games in my collection that I have not played or beat. And I pride myself on finishing my games and all that stuff, but this came at a time when I started my channel and I was just picking up games and buying games to do pickups videos and all that stuff. So I'm not as bad now, but I definitely, during this era, I bought a lot of games, didn't play some of these games. So yeah, I will be holding up games and being like, I haven't played this yet. That's not my thing. I don't like doing that, but that's just the way it is with the 3DS. I am trying to go back and beat some of these games every once in a while. You know, I'll pick a 3DS game, like I gotta play a 3DS game this year kind of thing. So I just want to say that because sometimes it can look weird when you're just holding up a bunch of things that you haven't played. I really like the 3DS, I truly do. And yeah, this came out at a time when I was entering the YouTube scene. Of course, before we start the video today and show the collection, please click like and subscribe and tell me your favorite 3DS games. Do you have a big 3DS collection? We're going to start the video off today with Bravely Default. Now, this is a game that I was so excited to get. My goodness, really excited. And when I finally got it, I was so thrilled. And it's funny because actually within the last 4 years maybe, I actually tried this. I was like, okay, I'm finally gonna play Bravely Default. And I'm sorry to say that I ended up dropping it because I found it a little bit too challenging and I just I couldn't make any progress. I just couldn't get to the next part. And I was really sad about that. So this is one that's in my my dropped list, but I'm also mad about it because I legitimately liked this game. Everything about it was fun. I loved the music, the characters, the setting, the gameplay. There wasn't really anything I didn't like. I just found it a little too hard. And yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed because I was playing it on the easiest setting, but for some reason it wasn't clicking with me and I had to drop it. So this one's a huge bummer. I wish they would introduce either a story mode or something on the new Switch 2 version because I would 100% continue this. Maybe I just need to give it another shot and use a better guide because maybe I was just doing something wrong. I don't know. Let me know because something is off here because this is totally my kind of thing. Next, we have a game that was $10 and that's why I bought it. I have not played this, and that is Codename Steam. Have you played this? Let me know because I like SRPGs, but this just looked a bit too weird for me. It just wasn't my style. And so yeah, I haven't played this. I just bought it because it was cheap, if I'm honest. And yeah, it is in my collection, but it does look unique. I'll give it that. It looks creative. Here's one that I absolutely love. It's kind of funny because it's not what you would think, but that's Crosswords Plus. I love it. I really like this game. This is one of the best time killers, time wasters you could possibly have. You know, I really like if you're just I want to play a crossword for 10 minutes. This is perfect. I really actually like crossword puzzles. This game is really fun. It's very satisfying. So yeah, I actually like this game. It's super awesome. Here's one that I have because it was my husband's. I have 3 different versions of this game and I have beat it, just not on the 3DS. So that is Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. I just recently beat this game actually on the Switch. Fantastic game. I really love it. But yeah, this one, it's definitely a really solid Donkey Kong entry. Am I ever going to play this version? No, it's in my collection though, but I have beat it. Great game, great Donkey Kong game. Here's one that my shirt will give it away. Here is one that I really want to play next year. It's the last Dragon Quest game I have to play. That's Dragon Quest VII, and this is the version I'm going to play. I am so excited to play this because I know this is way more user-friendly than the PlayStation 1 version because that's so long and they definitely fixed a lot of issues with it in this one. So I'm stoked, honestly. I don't care if people say it's the worst Dragon Quest. No, Dragon Quest is Dragon Quest. And is it maybe going to be my favorite? Maybe not. But I am so excited to play this. This is the one I'm due to play next. It's my last one. And yeah, we'll be playing this next year. So stoked. Here's one that is absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite JRPGs of all time. So good, and most people will agree that it's awesome. Dragon Quest VIII. Amazing. Fantastic Dragon Quest entry. One of my favorites. I totally get the hype when people say it's their favorite. This is top-notch stuff. I love this game. It is just so much fun. Dragon Quest VIII was, you know, it really truly brings it to life. I played 11 first, and I feel like had I played this first, this would probably maybe be my favorite. I don't know, but it is solid. It's up there. It's a great game. Forget it being Dragon Quest. It's just a great game. It's a great JRPG, and I recommend it fully to you. If you have not played this, it is so worth it. It's got a great cast. It's, you know, fun world to explore. It's got traditional, standard Dragon Quest, you know, combat. You gotta play it. It's just really good. Here's one that I have in my collection that I feel like I should check out because I like platformers. I don't know why I haven't. It's just been sitting in my collection for years, and that's Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, and I know you can get it on Switch now, so I don't know, but I have this version of it, so I feel like I would just probably play this. But I was looking at gameplay footage of it, and I'm like, oh, you know, this actually looks pretty cool. I don't know why I never played it, but again, I probably just bought it at a time when I was just buying stuff to show in my videos, and just a dark past. Alright, the next one is a game that I was so excited about when it came out because I truly felt like I was part of something, and that is Fire Emblem Awakening. This is a great game, obviously, like a lot of people love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite Fire Emblem games. It was my first Fire Emblem game, and I think the cool thing about it was it really got people into Fire Emblem. I am one of those people because I had never played a Fire Emblem game before, and I didn't really know anything about it, and then it came out and all my friends were like, you gotta play Fire Emblem Awakening, and I was really freaked out because I was like, oh, I don't play games like that, like SRPGs, I don't get it, that's too hard, that's like really niche stuff, no. There was a demo. I got the demo, and it was so fun. I was like, oh my god, this is like playing a board game on my 3DS, and I was completely changed. I loved this game. It was very accessible because of all the, you know, accessibility modes and all that stuff. You didn't have to have permadeath. It was so much fun, and now I am a Fire Emblem fan, and so when Fire Emblem games come out now, I get so excited because of this game right here. Of course, this game came out, Fire Emblem Fates. I got Birthright. I remember people saying Birthright was the easier one, so I think that's why I chose it, but whatever. I really liked this one. I think the other one was Conquest, and I liked this one a lot. This was super fun. I would definitely play the other one. I don't really care, but I had a great time. I really enjoyed this one, actually. So it was kind of a nice game, like after playing Fire Emblem Awakening and being like, okay, I get the formula. I understand what Fire Emblem is now. So it was like, ooh, now I can play these SRPGs. It was kind of like, I'm a part of this new world now, and I really like it. So highly recommend this one as well. Super good. I saw this at a dollar store, so I bought it. And that's why. It was $3, but whatever. I saw it and I was like, okay, this is so dumb, I have to buy it. And that is Imagine Babies. It's still sealed because, yeah. I'm just showing it because it's here. That's basically it. Next, we've got Kid Icarus Uprising. I feel bad. I have not played this. My friend Danny sent it to me, like, it feels like 10 years ago now. I don't know. I should probably check this out. Has anyone played this? I feel like no one talks about this. I know it's not JRPG, and I talk a lot about those, but I don't know, like, we never got any more Kid Icarus after this. Like, what's the deal? Is this something I would like? I sort of don't know. It's just here, and I feel like I'm glad to have it because it seems kind of like a 3DS staple, but I have not played it, and it's just been sitting here, and I feel like I might owe it to myself to check it out. Let me know. Here is one that I absolutely love. I remember, like, just being obsessed with this game when it came out, and that is Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Oh my gosh, this is so good. It's one of my favorite Zelda games ever, and if I'm honest with you guys, it's the first Zelda game I actually beat. I know, whatever. I loved it. It was so unique and creative. The, you know, going in on the walls as like a drawing, it was just, oh my god, it was just such a unique, cool experience. I loved it. I felt so proud of myself when I beat this because it was like, oh my god, I can beat a Zelda game because it's not like there's easy mode on this. I was just so excited. I was like, oh my god, I can do it. I can beat Zelda games. I don't know. I felt like it was like a a big moment for me as a gamer. Of course, I had to also get The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 3DS because what a classic game that is, and I have not actually beat it. I know, I don't feel bad because I'm not like some Zelda expert here, but this was a huge game in my childhood on the N64, so that's why I bought it. Maybe one day I will go back and play it because I feel like I probably should because the game is great. I do like it. I do prefer top-down Zeldas more. I've learned that now about myself. But this game is so nostalgic. I mean, geez, I used to make CDs when I was like in junior high on, you know, like I'd go on Napster and like download tracks from Ocarina of Time and just listen to them on the bus to go to school because I was that guy. But anyway, I like this game. It's really great. So I probably do owe it to myself to actually like finish this and beat it and say that I did. So one day, but of course there are 1,000 games as you can see to play. So it's not on my priority list, but yeah, obviously a wonderful game. Like, I love it. This is a weird one, but I had to buy it when I was in France and I went to the Louvre because I thought this might be a collector's thing one day. And that is the Louvre like tour guide. You could buy this when you went there. And I remember going to the gift shop and being like, we have to buy that. We have to go to the gift shop because I have to get the 3DS thing. I haven't opened it because I wanted like a, you know, I kind of wanted it untouched. But yeah, it's like a game that you walk around in the museum and it tells you stuff about what you're seeing, all the artwork and all the sculptures and stuff. And I just thought, this is kind of unique, kind of a collector's thing. So yeah, I do own this. And the only place in the whole world that you could buy it was at the Louvre. Unless, obviously, you found somebody on eBay selling it. But yeah, this was something that when I was in France, I was like, I gotta get that. Here's one that was my husband's, so I have not played it, but now I'm thinking maybe I should at some point. You can get this on the Switch now, so whatever, but I have it, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I'm sure it's great. I've only ever played Luigi's Mansion 3, and that was my introduction to the series, and I really enjoyed it. These are definitely hard games, and I feel like this is probably even harder than the third one on the Switch, but it might be worth me checking out. I remember my husband got pretty far. I think he got to the end, and then he said you had to beat like every boss again or something, and I was like, ooh, that's a kind of a no from me, but I don't know if maybe that was something else, but anyway, I want to maybe check this out one day. It's not a priority, but, you know, it's in the collection. I have it, so you know the drill. Here's a classic. I've got Mario Kart 7. I mean, there's certain games that it's like, you just gotta own it. I have not played this in years, but I have it, of course. I like Mario Kart. It's a fun series, but yeah, I mean, I'm not sure when I'm going to be revisiting this anytime soon, but hey, it's Mario Kart, so it is great. Then I have Mario Party Island Tour, of course, which is great. And then we've got Mario Party Star Rush. And Star Rush was kind of interesting because it was a ton of mini games, I'm pretty sure. So I like having both of them. And I remember at the time, I think I played this one a lot. I remember this one being like a staple. Like, we always played this. It was so fun because you could kind of play it anywhere, and it was kind of like just turn it on, play it. So much fun. I don't remember playing Star Rush as much, but I enjoy them nonetheless. I mean, I love Mario Party. It's just a fun series, and it's a kind of like, you don't know what to do. You're like, hey, let's just play Mario Party. Let's play a round of it. It's just a fun game. Okay, here's a really gross looking cover. Ew, from GameStop or EB Games. Well, it says EB Games on it. Mario Tennis Open. I have to say, as much as this is so ugly and hideous, this game is so good. I played this all the time. Like, we were like always playing it. I had so much fun. I would play it with my husband. I would play it by myself. I don't know what it was, but I loved this. This was so much fun. So yeah, I highly recommend this. I mean, I should probably play one of the more recent ones because if I liked this, I'd probably like those, but I don't know, something about this at the time I was obsessed with. This is another one that belonged to my husband. I bought it for him for Christmas, and that was Mega Man Legacy Collection. I'm not really into Mega Man. I find it a little too hard, but now I'm kind of like, maybe I should give one of these a shot. I don't know. I'd probably suck so bad. I don't know. But I have it. It's here. There are 6 Mega Man games on here, so it's pretty sweet, actually. But yeah, it wasn't my thing, so I have not played this, but alas, it is here. We've got New Super Mario Bros. 2. It's okay. I beat this because it was so incredibly easy. Like, not that some of them aren't, but like this one I remember being like ridiculously easy, and there were like 1,000 coins, and I know some people like that. I thought it was okay. I think this is just okay. Now I'd have to revisit it because I love going back and playing platformers I haven't played for in like 10-15 years, because then they feel brand new. I love that because it's kind of like you forget and you're like, oh, it feels fresh. So yeah, I'm probably due to replay this. I remember liking it at the time, but I also remember thinking it wasn't like phenomenal by any means. Here's a weird one. I'm pretty sure I played it like once, and that is Nintendogs and Cats, and it's the like toy poodle one. I don't know. I had this because I figured like I had to just have a copy, and I'm pretty sure I found it at a pawn shop for like probably $5 or something, so that's why I have it. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Like it's not my thing. It's just here. This is just a thing in my collection. Another game I got on sale because pickups, and that is Paper Mario Sticker Star. I've heard so many people say this is terrible, and that's why I have not made it a priority to play this. Then a part of me is like, well, I liked Origami King, and people hated that, so maybe I would like this. So then I'm like, maybe I should try it. What if this is my new favorite? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not, but it might be worth checking out someday. This is one I would actually try. Like, I would try this. I'm not, some of these are throwaways, but like, I feel like I would give this a shot. So if you've played it, let me know. Okay, here come the Pokemon games. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, so we have Pokemon Y, and here's X. X was the one that I played. I found this era, this gen of Pokemon to be okay. It's one that I don't have a lot of, like, thoughts on. I played it, I beat it, I enjoyed it, and that's kind of it. I don't have, like, a fondness for it. So in a way, it seems kind of mid, because I'm just like, it's kind of there. It's just there. You know how, like, the first gen, you're like, that's the ultimate, or, then there's certain ones that I hate. I'm like, I don't like those. But this one is kind of like, it's nice. I don't know. I had an okay time with it, but I'm not, like, obsessed by any means. It's just here. Next Pokemon games. Okay, then we got Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. I played Alpha Sapphire. I like this gen. I like Hoenn. I like Gen 3. It's fun. I remember this just being, like, okay for me, though. I don't know why. Like, maybe I was just in a mood, but I'd have to replay them because I do really like Gen 3. I like this one. So I'd have to go back, but yeah, like, these are solid. I would say they're really solid games. I would say it's better than X and Y. I don't know, X and Y was just left me kind of empty. They felt soulless in a way, but these are good. So I recommend these for sure. Then we've got Pokemon Moon, and I loved this game. I thought it was amazing. I know, that's just me. I really liked Pokemon Moon. I thought it was great because they did something different, and it was actually interesting. There were not gyms, so it was like, oh no, there's no gyms. But it worked. It was really cool. I liked the bad guys. They were totally goofy and funny, and the sort of the other bad person in the game, I won't spoil, but it was kind of dark and creepy. I liked this. This was a good gen of Pokemon. I'm sorry, I really like Alola or whatever. It was really good. I love this one. So recently, I did end up buying Pokemon Ultra Sun because I want to revisit the games, and I thought instead of revisiting Moon, I'll do the upgrade version. So I might play this maybe next year or something. I don't know. I really feel like Pokemon, and these are the kinds that I like. So yeah, I'm excited to actually play this soon. I bought it like within the last year. So yeah, I love this gen of Pokemon. It's super fun. Oh boy, okay, we got some games coming up here that I have not played, so let's just go through them. So we've got Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I remember when this came out, it was like, whoa, gotta buy it, and it's like, I didn't even open it, so boo on me. I'm sure it's great, but I've only really ever played one Phoenix Wright game, and I've never played a Professor Layton game. I know. There's just so many games out there, guys, but yeah, I own this. Yay. So one day, I suppose, it's here. Another one I got because it was cheap, and I thought, I like SRPGs, so I'll give it a shot. But then I'm like, why did I buy this? Because Project Cross Zone, I have it. It's here. Am I ever going to play this? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you guys should tell me if this is worth me playing or not, because I don't know a lot of these characters either. Like, that's the problem, so I'm just like, what? Bad. Pick up Femtrooper from, like, 2013. Shame on you. Oh, no. Here's a really ugly cover. Rayman 3D. Again, probably bought it because it was cheap, but yeah. I mean, Rayman's cool, actually, but I'm not that experienced with Rayman, so I should check this out, actually. There's just so many. Now I'm talking about these games, I'm like, man, I should make 3DS a priority for, like, 2026. Maybe I should. Let's maybe do that. This game is in the collection because it was $1.99 at EB Games, and that is Shifting World. I'm sure it's actually kind of cool, but I literally just bought it because I walked in and I was like, a $2 game that I could hold up in front of the camera and be like, hey, I bought this? Wow! And that's probably what I did if you find an old pickups video of mine. Terrible. So I'm just, ugh. Guys, the pickups pain is here. But I do have this. Have you played this? Let me know. Now, the next one I have not played, but I am glad that I bought it because it's like $200 now or something, and I bought it for, I'm pretty sure, like $30, so I am kind of happy, and it is one that I would like to try, even if I suck at it and end up dropping it, whatever, I would like to try it. That is Devil Survivor Overclocked. It's SMT. It looks really cool. I like the fact that it's modern day and it's like, you know, kind of apocalyptic. Sounds fun. Apparently it's really hard, but I'm like, I don't know. What if I played on easy, maybe I could get through it. If you've played this, let me know. It looks really cool. Like, it legitimately looks like a really cool game. So I'm not as... I don't feel bad for owning this one because it is one I genuinely want to play. And that's where I never feel bad. If it's in my collection and I... like, legitimately, I'm like, I'm gonna actually try that, I'm gonna play it, yes. But owning some of these other titles, yes, terrible. So unnecessary. Of course, then there's this one, which everyone else was playing at the time, and I was like, oh, FOMO, I want to be a part of it, and why do I own this? It's clearly not my thing at all. I'm not an SMT person, but I have this. Maybe one day I'll just try it and be like, wow, I suck, and then drop it and put that in a video. This next one was my husband's. Definitely looks like a cool series. It's just not for me. So it's not something I'm gonna probably ever play, but Shovel Knight, he loved this. He really enjoyed it, and I think that's cool. It's just not really my thing, but I do own it, and it's definitely a cool one to have for sure. This is one I got recently because I'm actually legitimately excited to play it. So maybe I'll try and make it like a 2026 thing. I don't know, but Stella Glow. I've heard amazing things about it. I really, really, really want to play it. It looks so good. I've heard it's hilarious. It's very fan servicey and goofy, which I'm fine with. I definitely want to give it a shot. It looks hilarious. So yeah, I'm really stoked to play Stella Glow. This one is 100% like cannot wait to play. And it is a more recent pickup and it's genuine. I really do want to play it. Okay, this one is one that is great. I love it. But you know what? I don't think I actually beat it. I don't think I have actually seen credits on this game, and that is Super Mario 3D Land. That's gotta change. I feel like it's probably like 7 hours to beat this. I should, you know, on a weekend where I'm like, I don't know what to do, I should make this a priority. Because this game is amazing. I remember when this came out, I was like, oh my god, this game is so great, but it just came out at a time when beating games wasn't a priority for me. I would just play games, and I would get distracted and play something else, and start something else up. I don't do that now. I, like, really enjoy beating my games and completing them, and kind of checking them off a list. It's, like, a fun thing for me. But this is one that, yeah, I legit feel bad for not having beat it. So, let's fix that. Maybe we can fix that soon, because this is legitimately great. I've played most of it, I think. I mean, it's been so long. This has been out for a long time now, so I would just restart it and play it, because, yeah, this is great. I 100% recommend it. Here's one that I also want to play really bad. I own it, and they have not brought it to Switch or anything yet still, and that is Tales of the Abyss. I know it's a PS2 game, but I obviously would play it here. I struggle with Tales games. I have not found one that I love, but maybe it's this one. So, you know what? I do want to give it a shot. I own so many Tales games and then I could never love them, but this is one that I've heard, you know, it might be for me. So, fingers crossed. Here is a series that I love so much. Oh my god. So this came out, Theater Rhythm, and I was like, this is the best thing ever made. But then they came out with this guy, Theater Rhythm Curtain Call, and It's amazing. Now, the Switch version, I get it. The Switch version is definitive. That's the one to have. It's got everything on there, but there's something that just hits different with the stylus. I gotta say, even if you're playing the same tracks on the Switch, and it's so much fun, I love the Switch version. It's amazing. I would maybe say it's even better, but there's something about playing these tracks and hitting the notes with the stylus. It's kind of high that is hard to replicate. This is one that is really good. I love it. I'm not gonna say it's god tier. I know some people, it's like, you know, this is the best thing ever. Like, it's great. I like it. And that is Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, so the sequel to 999. This is a really great game. I really liked it. And yeah, I played on here. I think it might be a better version on the Vita, apparently, but I played it here. I like this game. I'm not like obsessed with it. I think it's because these games kind of get a little convoluted and you're like, what? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What do you guys think? I mean, I know that they're great, but sometimes it gets like a bit much where you're like, I don't know. Anyway, I enjoy this. This is like an 8, 9 out of 10 for me. It's just not, I don't think it's like perfection the way it sort of gets talked about. Next, we have Yokai Watch. I remember when this came out, I was like beyond hyped because it was like Pokemon, but with like ghosts, and I thought this is the coolest thing ever. And yeah, it didn't disappoint. It checks out. It's a really good game. I don't think it's the best game ever. And I remember being kind of bummed because it had so much detail, and I thought, wow, Pokemon needs to get some hints from this. But the reason it has so much detail is because you kind of stay in one town and you go to different neighborhoods almost, as opposed to going to different towns. So it's like, I get why Pokemon isn't maybe as detailed, because each town is not the same as the way this one town is here. Like, it is great, though. I mean, walking around, it's something else. Like, it's really great. So, Yokai Watch, highly recommend. And I have to say, one of the coolest battle systems ever. I legitimately can say that. I love it. The spinning wheel thing, I loved it. It's great. Then we have Yokai Watch 2. I beat Yokai Watch, and I was like, well, obviously I want to play Yokai Watch 2. And this is Bony Spirits. There were 2 different versions, kind of like a Pokemon thing. Not cool. I had to drop this game because at the end it got so hard. I was like, what is happening? Because then I felt like so silly. I'm like, there are like 8-year-olds beating this game. Come on. And sorry, I had to drop it. It got so frustrating. I could not progress. So, and I was like literally like 2 bosses away from the end too. So, whatever. I'm fine with it now. But yes, I did have to drop this. And lastly, we have Yoshi's New Island. This is okay. Again, I beat this, but it was really easy. And I kind of felt like, I don't know, they went a little too easy on this one, but I know that that's what they've been doing with this series. Like, Yoshi games are not hard, so maybe that was just me, but I wanted a little bit more of a challenge, maybe, but it's good. Like, it's okay. Like, if you like these kind of games, you'll like this, and if you want a chill platformer, you'll like this. So, yeah, it's good. It's just not, like, phenomenal by any means. So that is my 3DS collection. What do you guys think? There's definitely a few in there I've not touched, and I know it's terrible, but that was my disclaimer. I mentioned that, so yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but I do have some great games in there that I've played, and I love. So 3DS is great. I really, really want to dive into some of those. And obviously some are priorities, like Dragon Quest 7 and Stella Glow. Those are ones that I, like, really want to get to, but hey, out of the games I haven't played, what should I play? Like, if you're like, hey, you know what? You would really actually like that. Tell me. I really want to know. I want to know what your favorite 3DS games. Maybe there's some 3DS games I didn't show that you're like, how do you not have that? And I should make it a part of my collection. Tell me. I want to know it all. So tell me in the comments below. And of course, I'll see you guys in my next video.